Alright guys, today we're going to be doing an oil change on a Cummins Onan QG 4000. This is the gasoline model. We're at our 50-hour service. So what you'll need for this oil change is 2 quarts, 1.6 of 530. I use synthetic Mobil 1. You can use whatever you'd like, but 530 is the weight. A funnel, a T30 Torx wrench of some sort, and a 12mm socket. These are filterless systems, as in it's not a serviceable filter, so it's lacking that aspect of a typical oil change. We'll go ahead and get started here. First thing you want to do is come under here, and you can see this little plate right here. It's got 2 Torx screws on it. You're going to loosen one just a little bit, and then you're going to remove the other and rotate that flap out of the way, and that gives you access to your 12mm oil drain bolt. That flap out of the way there, and then you can go in with your 12mm, as long as you have a catch pan underneath it, and pop that guy loose and get your oil draining. Yeah. Here's your bolt and your crush washer. Okay, that's all dripping and drained. We can go ahead and put the bolt and crush washer back on. Tighten it back up. Go ahead and put your cap back on. And then we'll move up to filling it. Now we're up top here. Got the cover on. Turn it counterclockwise and then lift up and out. Get the cover off. This is your fill port right here. Go ahead and put your 1.6 quarts in, and then fire it up, and then check your levels. There is a roughly 100% chance that you are going to spill this oil because it fills up very quickly, and the angle of this spout makes it drip out really easy. So you have to put this oil in extremely slow, otherwise you will inevitably spill it. And I do it just about every time. Stick your funnel in, put your first quart in, and then we're aiming for 1.6 quarts total, and then we'll check the level. See, we're right at the 400 milliliter mark. Call that 1.6, and we'll check the fluid from here. Got your typical dipstick there. Got your high and your low. Stick it in, thread it in. Really hard to tell on this yellow one, but I can tell you right now that we're right at the full, and what you should do from here is turn this thing on, let it run for a few minutes, minute maybe, and then do one last check, make sure you're good, and then you'll be all done with the oil change. So we ran this thing for a minute, and we'll double check our oil level here. Again, you can't really see on the camera because that's a yellow dipstick and gold oil, but it's definitely full. Screw that back in, make sure everything's nice and tight, and you're done with your oil change.